Welcome to this Lubuntu Screencast. This screencast is all about scheduling tasks, and I'm not talking about appointments that you might have made with your doctor, with your neighbor, with your co-workers or friends. I'm talking about simply tasks that the computer has to execute for you, either once or on a regular basis. So therefore Lubuntu ships with two applications actually, but those are CLI based applications, and I want to show you one of them, which is called Add. So let's go to the menu, Accessories, Alex Terminal, and let me make the font size a little bit bigger so that you can see what I'm typing in here. So there we have it. It's called the Add command. And as you can see, if I'm only executing it once, it tells me garbled time, so nothing in there. So we need to enter the time to execute one command. So the add command just simply is for one simple task that only occurs once, or that you want to execute only once. But instead of using the sleep command, which you might also know, in which you can just simply let the program sleep for 5 seconds, for example, and execute ls or something like this. You want to give the command a specific time and date, and this is possible with the add command. So let me clear this here and just execute one add command so you can see what I'm talking about. So I can also I can first of all give a specific time, just like 16:05 for example, and now hit enter, and now I can just type in the commands that will be executed, as you can see here, by using the bin sh. I can type some commands if I want to. Let me abort this here with Control C, of course. And there's also another syntax possible, just like the normal spelling or saying syntax, as you would say, for example, at midnight tomorrow. You can use this, so this will execute a command at midnight tomorrow. You can also try to add a command or execute it with now. So now we'll grab the current time and date, and you can say plus 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, or something like this, and it will work as well. Or you can of course also add a complete date and time into the command line, and it will then recognize this as well. So now let me check something. One important thing, if you want to execute a graphical application, you need to do it with a little trick. Let's say it this way. So let me just execute one application here which plays a nice music clip in 2 minutes, and I will use, and this is the little trick, I need to tell the graphical applications which display to use. So in this case it's normally it's the display 0 here, so then I have to type the application's name. In this case I will just use the pre-installed Audacious MP3 and OGG player, and I will just let it play a song for me. If you want to go out and of this command line mode of add, you just can press Ctrl and D, and as you can see here, it will automatically add the job to 16:05, as you can see here. And let's wait a few seconds, and then the application Audacious should start, and you can see this little scheduling task works. And of course, if you want to see the job list that you have created, you can type in add queue, which gives you the queue basically of the jobs. And as you can see here, job 5, because I already tried some other jobs that worked quite fine. And so you have also a counter which tells you how many jobs you executed already. And yeah, 1 minute is pretty long if you're creating a screencast, I guess. And so let me tell you about another application that's still also here. You can see it worked. So 1605. Here you can see it's playing the song that I just entered here with my command line. So this works pretty fine, I guess. So another application and another CLI application that is a little bit complicated to use is cron, which allows you not only to create tasks that are executed once, but also tasks that are executed regularly. This is very useful if you want to create backups, or if you have, for example, one directory with torrent files and you're sharing different distributions. Of course, Lubuntu you are sharing, and Ubuntu and Kubuntu and all the other great distributions. And if you want to delete these torrent files in one directory after quite some time, you can do so with a cron job. But the cron application in the CLI is a little bit complicated to use, so I will show you another graphical UI that might be also very useful for you. And also, if you don't like CLI based applications, I think this one works better for you. So let me close the terminal here and let me go to the menu. Let me go to System Tools, of course, Synaptic Package Manager. I have to enter my password here, and let me install the application called Gnome Schedule. Don't worry about some dependencies. It won't install the whole Gnome desktop environment just because it's called that way. So it will pull some dependencies, some Gnome dependencies, but not the whole desktop, and you won't suffer from speed issues or something like this. So just search for Gnome Schedule, hit apply again, and a few seconds later the application is installed and we can execute it via the menu. Just simply close up Synaptic first of all, then go to it takes a little bit longer here, then go to the menu, System Tools, and there you can find Scheduled Task. If you click on this, the Gnome Task or Gnome Scheduled Task application will pop up, and as you can see here, there's no task listed right now. We can create a new task by clicking on New, and it will give you a little menu here which asks you if you want to create a task that launches recurrently or a task that launches only one time. So this is basically the one that we did a few seconds ago with the add command. And of course you have also an option to start or add in tasks from a predefined template, so you have the option also to create templates. But if I click on this, you can see we don't have anyone here, so we need to create one of those templates first. So I'll click on New here, and I want to create an recurrently task, so that launches recurrently. Of course, I click here, and now I have the option to add a description for my tasks. For example, clean torrents, and then I just enter the command torrents, and it will clean all torrent files. As you can see here, the rm command will delete all torrent files in my downloads directory torrents/torrent. I can set behavior here, just like the default behavior, which will be very useful for this application. But I can also just, for example, start an X application if I want to, just like the media player that I did before, the Audacious media player. So this will add automatically this display trick, or this display variable or parameter to my command. And I can also suppress the output if I don't want the output to be displayed, or the output to be written to the log file or something like this. Then I can just set the time and date to execute this command, just like every hour, for example, every day, every month, every week. So let me click here every week, and I have also the advanced option here to set the minute, hour, day, month, and weekday if I want to. But let me just check the basic every week here, and then I can create this or add this to the templates. So I have a new template here to clean torrents, or I can just add it to the list of tasks here. And as you can see here, the preview says on every weekday, Monday at midnight, it will just delete all my torrent files. If I don't want it, I can just go to the advanced here and set the minute and hour, just for example like 13 o'clock. That I think will be quite good. Every Monday at 13 o'clock it will then clean out my torrent files here. I can click on add. Recurrently tasks will be run from the home directory. This is also very important so that you know what to enter in this command, but in this case I entered the whole path of my directory or my files that I wanted to get deleted. So click OK here, and as you can see here, I have added a new recurrent task, clean torrents, on every weekday, Monday, 13 o'clock, which will just remove my torrents of my directory. I think this is a really good thing. I can just here manage templates as well. You can see there's no template. I can add a new template here if I want to. So this is templates, but what more important is, I think, the advanced mode here. If I click on this, you can see then the cron tab view basically. So this is the view that you might have also see when using the CLI based applications. So as you can see here, this is the one, the commands that you have to enter basically. So those are a little bit complicated to understand, those numbers only. So I think this Gnome scheduling tool is pretty handy when it comes to scheduling recurrent tasks, tasks that you want to enter, that you want to run basically a lot often. And yeah, this is basically everything for the screencast. One thing that might be useful also is, of course, you can edit this tasks here just by click on it and just edit the task, and you can run it also if you want to. So this is basically everything for this screencast. I hope you enjoyed this task management under Lubuntu 11.04, not 10.10, 11.04, as you can see by the really nice looking theme, which is the default theme in Lubuntu 11.04. So enjoy your day and have a lot of fun.